Ten,
Nine, take studio.
7, 6,
Stomach
5,
camera 1, mics 1 and 2.
3, 2, 1.
Take studio.
Good afternoon, MCHS. Welcome to another episode of MCTV News. I'm Bolen.
And I'm Dowhan. On today's episode, Liam Weeks shows us what Halloween at MCHS entails. Aaron Thibault explores the opportunities that students can receive at iLearn. And I share with you a piece about Thanksgiving dinner, as well as Eric Melnychuk reveals episode 2 of categories. But first, here's our top story.
On October 18th and 19th, NAIT hosted. In the area was reporter Piché, who gives us the highlights of the television program. Let's take a look.
Over in Edmonton, NAIT is a big and obvious choice for many when they think of post-secondary. One of their more popular courses among students is the radio and television program, where students learn how to run their own news show and radio station.
I think shooting and editing video in a really creative way and being able to put your own personal spin on stories is what the really big appeal is, and we have opportunities for that. So it's just nice to be able to start from scratch with something small and then in the end see this final product that really has you into it, that you can really take pride in.
This course has gotten a lot of attention over recent years. Some examples are things like how they got their most recent set from CBC, and some of the teachers were news reporters before settling down for a more calm life, showing the ropes to the next generation of shutterbugs. It's no secret that the MCTV program is very alike to NAIT's course. Both are centered around running a news show, and for many students in MCTV, this is the next step to achieving their dreams. Take Will Doney, for example. He graduated from MCHS last year, always working his butt off in the studio, and now he took one step closer to the television industry.
Oh man, I couldn't even count the amount of opportunities this is going to open up for me, because in your 4th semester you're actually...
Are you good to it? Yeah.
Look what you got! It's NR92.
So when you ask what doors it opens every door.
The NAIT Open House was a wonderful opportunity for students all over to learn about their dream courses. For MCTV News, this is Piché reporting.
Well, just like last year, the snow never wants to stay. After some very harsh snow here in Morinville, almost all of it has melted away. And now, after a few days, it has snowed again. Here to tell us if these wonky conditions will continue is MCTV meteorologist Austin Bignell.
Thank you so much Thank you. And let's look at our Canada weather. It's currently -6 in Iqaluit with a bit of snow, -6 in Yellowknife with clouds, +2 in our western province, Whitehorse, +6 in Vancouver, one of the hottest Canada provinces today, -2 in Regina, -9 in Winnipeg. It's currently 6 degrees in Toronto and 2 degrees in Montreal, both partly cloudy and partly sunny. And now let's look at our eastern weather. It is +3 in St. John's with snow and rain. It's 4 degrees with just clouds in Halifax. And now let's look at our Albertan weather. It is currently all across the board cloudy, sunny, and that's about it. It's +2 in Fort McMurray, -9 in High Level, +3 in Grand Prairie, +4 in Jasper, -7 in Banff, one of the coldest provinces we have today, -1 in Medicine Hat, +1 in Calgary, -5 in Red Deer. And then let's look at our current conditions. It is 0 degrees right now with a wind heading west with 8 kilometers. The relative humidity is 74%, and the sunrise today was 8:12 a.m. and the sunset's going to be 4:27 p.m. Now let's look at our 7-day forecast. It's going to be warm for the rest of the week, and it's going to get a little snowy on Sunday. It's +5 on Friday with a low of 1 with sun and clouds. It's mostly cloudy Saturday with a high of 7 and low of 4. It's Sunday is -3. It's +3 and -2, and Monday is 0. Tuesday is cloudy with -6. Wednesday is -9, and Thursday is -9 again. And let's take it back to the desk.
Thanksgiving was recently celebrated by most students and their families. During my own family dinner, I documented the events that took place at my auntie's house. Let's take a look at what happened.
I think Thanksgiving, I think ham, turkey, and family. Thanksgiving is a holiday that most people love to celebrate. It's a time to be with friends and family. In my family, we love to celebrate Thanksgiving. My family takes every opportunity to sit down and spend time with family and have a good meal. While most family members have traditional favorite Thanksgiving foods, my grandmother has a more untraditional opinion of what her favorite food for Thanksgiving is.
Yeah, mashed potatoes, the gravy and veggies. I don't eat animals, so I try to avoid that as much as possible.
Thanksgiving, it's not just a holiday to eat yourself into a coma. It's a time to make memories that will stay with you until the next Thanksgiving, and to be happy for what you have and not what you don't have. Every family may celebrate Thanksgiving differently, but at the core is always family. My family is one of love and humor. My family loves to spend time with each other and help each other grow and talk about how their lives have been since they last saw each other.
I think every time is my favorite. I don't know if I hold a favorite. Every time I see my kids grow, mature, is a favorite. And then my grandbabies.
Every time you have Thanksgiving, there's always good people around and make good memories. So I don't really have one per se. I enjoy when I get a chance to get together with friends and family.
When it comes to good food and spending time with family while taking time to be happy for what you have, there is no greater holiday than Thanksgiving. It's a time to be happy as well as feel your turkey and ham cravings. For my grandma, Thanksgiving is about one thing and one thing only.
Heart. I have a big heart and I love my family.
Most people think that Thanksgiving is the only day you should be thankful for what you have. But in all honesty, you should be thankful every day because you have opportunities that most people don't. You need to take for every opportunity you have, not for granted. Some people don't have the same opportunities that we have. Some people can't afford to go to school or even have clean water. So when you think of Thanksgiving, you should think every day to be thankful for what you have. For MCTV News, AM Dowhan reporting.
Here are your school announcements for Thursday, November 21st. For any grads looking for grad dress, might want to head to Student Services for some gorgeous dresses at low prices. See Miss Christensen for more info. Just a reminder that MCHS is doing a Christmas gift card drive for teens in Warrenville whose family struggles to make ends meet at Christmas. Please bring a gift card, either $5 or $10. Doing this, you will receive a bingo card for a chance to win a special prize. And in drama news, the MCHS production, A Christmas Story, is looking for a dozen backstage crew members. There will be meetings on Thursdays at lunch in the drama room for anyone interested. For more info, there are forms on the drama dorm mural or talk to Miss King. For these and all other school information, keep connected by listening to the daily announcements in Block 2, logging onto the school's website at www.mchs.gshaker.ca, or by following the school on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. As well, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel by searching MCTV Morinville. I'm out.
A few weeks ago, Category Season 2 began, and ever since the first episode released, Eric Melnychuk has been working hard to bring you this long-awaited episode. With 8 gone and 8 more left, the game has only begun. Let's check out the second episode of Category Season 2.
Hello everyone, welcome back to episode 2 of Categories. I'm your host Eric Melnychuk, and we have 8 more people competing to get into those last spots of the bracket. Pick your favorite person and start rooting. Anyway, let's head right into it. Welcome to the second episode of Season 2 of Categories. We're here with
Emma.
And alright, that was hilarious. Alright, so you two are new to the show, new season. How are you guys feeling?
I don't know anymore.
Not the third take, I swear. Anyway, are you guys ready for your category?
Yeah.
So you won the coin toss, but you gave it to her, I believe.
Yeah.
All right. Your guys' category is restaurants. Starting with you.
Boston Pizza. Hooters. You said
Keep going.
You said Mario's.
3, 2.
A&W. Earl's. Mr. Brown's house. McDonald's.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, the Brown House. The Brown House.
McDonald's, keep going.
KFC.
3, 2, That's an out. All right, congratulations. You're heading to the second round. How do you feel?
Good.
All right, we'll see you guys in the second round. Welcome everybody to the second round of episode 2 of Categories. We're here with
Cameron
and
Mariah.
All right, so these two, both in grade 12 actually. I believe you guys may be the first grade 12s to play in the competition. Don't fact check me on that. Anyway, are you two ready for your category?
Yeah.
You guys' category is animated movies. Starting with you.
Spider-Man is whatever the verse thing.
It's close enough, I don't care.
Pets.
Out! All right, we're coming back to some technical difficulties. You're up.
Fair enough.
All right, fine. No, come here. You won. You won. How do you feel?
I'm fine.
How do you feel?
That was too easy.
All right, we'll see you guys for the next round. Welcome everybody to the third round of episode 2 of Categories. We're here with
Zach
and
Ethan.
So you two have been told the rules. You won the coin toss. However, you're going first.
Oh yeah.
All right, because he let you go first because he's nice, or he doesn't like you. It really depends on what you really mean by this statement. Hey, you guys ready?
Ready enough.
All right. Your guys' category is staff and MCHS. Starting with you.
Mr. Bautestein.
Mr. Michael.
Mr. O.
Mr.
Specific? More specific? Mr. Who's Mr. O?
Mr. O.
Oh, Mr. O. Okay, I'm sorry.
Mr. Cochran.
Miss King.
Mr. Pippin.
Miss Cormier.
Mr. Hanks.
Miss Willows.
Who's another teacher?
3.
Under pressure.
2.
Who's another
1.
teacher? I can't remember.
Yeah, you're out. All right, congratulations. You'll be heading on to the quarterfinals. How do you feel?
Good.
All right, we'll see you guys for the next round. Welcome everybody to the 4th round of episode 2 of Categories. We are here with
Jacob
and
Caitlin.
All right, so this is actually the last qualifier round. You two are the last contestants of the show. Anyway, are you two ready for your category?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you won the coin toss and you
Yes.
decided to go first.
Yes.
All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Your guys' category is cereal. Starting with you.
Fruit Loops.
Cheerios.
Lucky Charms.
Fets. I guess the What did it?
I'll count it.
Oh, sick.
Frosted Flakes.
Honeycombs.
Chocolate Cheerios.
Captain Crunch.
Fruity Pebbles.
Nesquik, the chocolate ones.
Fair enough. Yep.
Nesquik.
Corn Pops.
Harvest Crunch.
Fair. You're next.
Frosted Flakes.
That's out. You're out. Now you're out. All right. Bye. See ya. All right. You're going on to the next round. How do you feel?
I feel great.
Anyway, we'll see you guys for the next round. And just like that, the brackets have been decided. See you guys next time where the real action will begin.
Welcome back. Here to give us a look at the latest scores in the NHL and NBA is our very own sports analyst, A.M. Dowhan.
Thanks, Davina. In the NHL, only 2 games happened yesterday, starting off with the Canadiens and the Senators, with Brady Tkachuk scoring with a breakaway shot to win in for Ottawa 2-1 in overtime. The New York Rangers dominated on home ice as they beat the Washington Capitals 4-1. Upcoming NHL games tonight have the highest and lowest ranking teams in the Pacific Division. The Edmonton Oilers and the Los Angeles Kings facing off at 8:30. At 6 o'clock tonight, the St. Louis Blues battle against the Calgary Flames, and 2 games houses rematches from the 2019 playoffs. As the comeback Kings, the San Jose Sharks are pitted against the Golden Knights. And finally, after being swept in the first round, Sidney Crosby is back in New York as the Pittsburgh Penguins are pitted against the New York Islanders at 5 p.m. tonight. Turning to the NBA, the Toronto Raptors competed against the Orlando Magic, winning the game 113-97. The San Antonio Spurs were in Washington, but still lost to the Wizards 138-132. The Utah Jazz were victorious against the Timberwolves 103-95. And finally, the Boston Celtics won against the Clippers in overtime, but still couldn't beat them with the final score of 107-104. Coming up next, Liam Weeks takes us into the spooky activities happening in the MCHS school, as some students show some of their truly amazing costumes. Let's take a look.
Halloween is a fun time of year for everyone. Dressing up in scary costumes, staying out late, and getting candy is a real treat for children and teens all over Mornville. People celebrate Halloween in different ways. Some people may go out trick-or-treating, and others might watch scary movies.
Just to take out my 2 kids for Halloween. One is from Toy Story. One is Bo Peep and the other one is Woody.
Here at MCHS, we go all out with games and activities. The students get out of Block 3 to take a break from school and have fun doing things such as building haunted houses, writing spooky poems, and guessing different candies. Students look forward to this event. Afterwards, we go to the gym for the costume competition and family feud, which has become a tradition at MCHS. It's a fun game where students and faculty compete against each other, guessing how the majority of the student body answered questions. This year, we had the cast of the musical A Christmas Story performing a song from their production.
Performance from a song for A Christmas Story. We're performing Act 1 finale, and I am excited for that.
This year, unlike any other, we have the day after Halloween off school. This means that students will be able to have fun and not worry about staying up too late.
It's important to have the day after Halloween off because we need a break. It's hard work walking to people's houses to get candy. That's hard. And then eating the candy, that puts us at a low. So we just need a day to collect ourselves and become happy again.
Students love Halloween at MCHS, and I'm sure that this year won't be the last. From MCTV News, Liam Weeks reporting.
As volleyball season comes to a close, taking its place in the sports community is basketball. I'm here with Lessard to provide us more information about the upcoming senior girls basketball season. Thank you for joining us in the studio.
You're welcome.
The first question is, I understand that there are 3 tournaments coming up in December, and you've just picked your team. How do you plan to prepare for this?
Well, every season is pretty short time to prepare, so it's not like college basketball where they get 3 months and a half to prepare. Sometimes we only have 2 practices after tryouts. So basically, we hope that the girls really kind of work together to help each other, the new girls out, and we do our best to try and teach our systems as quickly as we can so that we can go into the first tournament and have a little bit of knowledge and just to see how we do. And we just do our best at the beginning of the year. The focus is on the process more than the results. It's nice to have the results always, but we're trying to get the team to come together and get them to understand the systems. And so it's a process all the way through the season. High school season's a very short season. It's a long time when you look at it, but it's very compact, so everything's packed in there. So we're lucky this year. We have 8 returning grade 12s, so a lot of those kids know what they're doing and stuff like that.
Beside the 3 tournaments in December, what are some plans for this upcoming basketball season?
Well, the seasons each season we make sure that we go to tournaments that are going to kind of prepare us for the end of the year. So we'd like to go to tough tournaments like St. Peter Apostle and Wetaskiwin. We try to invite teams to our home tournament that'll, again, prepare the girls. So it's our goal to play tough games all the way through the season so that when we get to the zone playdowns and to provincials that the girls are used to playing against tough competition and they can continue to be successful.
Last season, I'm sure there were many learning curves for yourself as a coach and for each player. What would you like to accomplish this season regarding these learning curves you faced?
I'm pretty old in the tooth now, Davina. I've been around for a while, but last year I was really happy. We finished 5th in the province, and our goal, I would like to improve on that. And every year is so hard to really establish, to say, yeah, we have a legitimate shot at doing that, because it depends on what other teams have done and what grade 10s they have coming up and things like that. So we're going to try and improve on what we did last year, but it's one step at a time. The first step is to get the team together, and I always tell the girls the bottom line is at the end of the season, whether we win or lose, it has to be a positive experience, and we got to enjoy what we're doing. So that's the ultimate, most important thing. Winning and being successful at tournaments and going on to do well at provincials is important, but the girls don't remember that at the end of a year or 2 from now. Most of them, they'll remember they go to provincials. I remember what the scores were, they don't. So bottom line is that they enjoy what they're doing.
Like most sports, players make a commitment outside of school. How important is basketball as an extracurricular activity, and why?
Well, it doesn't matter what extracurricular activity the students are involved in. I think they're all important. You people in here are working really hard for developing skills, working together, and that's the same as what they do in basketball, right? So it doesn't matter what activity that people get involved with. It's to develop skills that'll prepare them later on for life. When you're on a team, you have to learn how to work with people. You have to have a good work ethic. You have to be dedicated. And I would say I'd venture to say you guys are doing the same thing right here in MCTV. So whatever activities, whether it be drama, the band, all these are excellent activities for kids to be involved with because it teaches them life skills that they can use when they leave high school.
And the final question, in your time as a girls basketball coach, how many players have advanced to college or university?
I think it's about 4 or 5. It's not as many as I would hope, but we've had very good teams here for last 10 years, and there's girls that probably could have went and played, but it's a big commitment when you go to the college level, so you can't take your full course load because you're so busy. You can't work, so if you don't have a lot of money, financial support, then you're not working. So there's lots of different factors that play into it. Moving, right? So we have girls at Grant Mac you have to be a really good basketball player to make Grant Mac, and a lot of kids want to go to Grant Mac. So maybe they could have played at some of the smaller colleges, but they can't play there, and that's where they want to go. So kids who really have a passion for the game, they'll go on to play it, but we have a lot of good players here that have chosen maybe to follow their friends or because they want to pursue going to the U of A, and they're just, you got to be a pretty special player to make the U of A. They realize that that's not going to be in their future. So I always encourage kids, and I'll support them if they want to. Like I said, the bottom line is hopefully after 3 seasons of basketball, they enjoy what they're doing, and they can look back with fond memories about their seasons at MCHS.
Great, that is all.
Excellent, thank you.
Sometimes students aren't given the opportunity to study courses of their choice. iLearn provides a chance for students to participate in courses that otherwise weren't available. And the best part is that there is no paperwork required because the whole class is done online. Reporter Aaron Thibault was there to file this report.
iLearn is a course that students take in order to further advance in their education. These classes are designed to either help master material that students are learning about in other courses during their semester, or to help students who need extra time to learn and understand material. iLearn also provides students with the opportunity to get help with problems and assignments, if they need it. Teachers offer assistance and individual support. It is a class that opens windows of opportunities for all students.
Well, it gives them the opportunity to work at their own pace in a relaxed environment. It gives them flexibility within their schedule. If they can't fit a class in, they can take it in here so they don't miss out.
Set in a more relaxed environment than other classes, it's the perfect place to test your knowledge. A wide variety of courses are taught during iLearn. Those who couldn't schedule the course that they wanted to take in their first term or second term usually turn to iLearn. Many students take advantage of the flexibility offered in these classes, progressing their skills to a whole new level.
I think it's an amazing opportunity to take courses that would otherwise be unavailable. It lets me learn at my own pace so I can go how fast I need to.
Aaron Thibault from MCTV News reporting in.
And that's it for another episode of MCTV News. Join us for a regular scheduled Thursday broadcast on November 28th when Anna Lesberg gives us the highlights of the fall show and sale, while Eric Melnychuk provides a humorous report on fall break reactions, as well as Carter Fingler returns to the studio to bring us a look on the annual Penny Carnival hosted by Primo, and many more to come. All this plus sports in your 7-day weather forecast on Thursday, November 28th. Now I know Christmas is coming up, and it's still November, but Christmas is like my favorite holiday. What are you looking forward to?
Decorating. I'm a big fan of decorating. I love decorating trees and the lights. It's my favorite part, other than the presents, of course.
Yeah, same. Okay. From all of us at MCTV News, I'm Davina Bolen.
And I'm Dowhan. Thanks for tuning in.